Hey guys, I'm RozaldVane, and welcome back to another episode of Paradise Killer. Where we last left off was we basically started off this game / series on the channel. We are acquainted by the island of Paradise 24, the 24th Paradise, which they're about to go into another cycle of paradise or island, which is the perfect 25. But before we do, the island is hit by some tragedy where some dude is considered the one who killed a leader of this island, and also potentially killing the whole group of cultists. I can't remember what it was. Group of cultists? Worshippers? Followers? I can't remember what the term is. Literally was just playing it and I already forgot the terms and the names of stuff. Do apologize. And we also met some of the small cast of characters that we were talking to, Lydia and the judge. And we got our computer, Starlight, and stuff like that. So there was a lot that happened literally in the whole previous episode. But I also want to start off by saying, from what I did in the last episode, I do want to apologize. The voice isn't coming through. Like, I'm not doing really good readings of them. I wish I'm doing better. I wish I could do better, but unfortunately, I don't. I'm a dude. I can't really read all the female voices very well. So I'm reading them like normal almost at this point. Judge was a little bit iffy for me because I was trying to do the British accent, but not really trying to. Like, I'm trying to just do a very light, tentative read, like almost in an accent, but not really. So I do apologize if they don't come through very easily. I try my best. I'm gonna try, but I'm gonna do whatever I can. I mean, some of the readings for this guy right here, I can do easily because it's a dude and it does the weird, wacky voice that I can do on him, but otherwise I can't really do much beyond that. What the heck? Oh, there's some fishies. Oh. Shinji, a moment of your time. What now?
I hate demons.
And also I'll let the characters read their lines if they have it in the lines that they have, but then I won't read that part because they already read it for me, so I'll just read over it or read around it. Am I going to see a lot of you? What now? I understand you got a lot on your plate. A mass murder on an island full of weirdos and all that. I feel you. I feel for you. I really do.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Skip to the end. You know the blood crystals? Ah, the currency you guys are so precious about. I took the liberty of acquiring some while everyone was leaving. Wary or correct? I just say correct, yeah.
That's illegal.
Sounds like you stole a lot of people's money. Not people, rich people. Screw them, soulless bastards. Anyway, you'll need some currency to make it through this. Grease the wheels and all that. The point is, I've scattered the blood crystals around the island for you to find. A little game, a little bit fun, a little fun game. You need currency, right? Bribe is a secret of someone here. Bottle of whiskey there, you know?
I have a bad feeling about this.
You and I have different definitions of fun. Potatoes, tomatoes.
That's not right.
Catch you later. Jeez. His way of exiting an entry is literally just interesting to me. Just explosions. Is this the blood crystal he's talking about?
Blood crystal obtained.
Yeah. So... Not the cultists, it's the council. There we go. The council got killed. That's what I was trying to say earlier. Alright, unlock fast travel. It spends... Oh! Alright. I'll spend one.
Travel unlocked.
Mine as well, anyways. I'll save it over this one for now. Because we're in a new episode. I'm probably gonna save on all 3 slots, depending on the episode. So, like, if there's another 3rd episode, I would save on here and then save over the oldest one for the time being. Yeah, there's no other save points or save slots out there. I keep pressing W instead of Q. Symbol of justice, starlight skin obtained. Justice, 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 justice. Okay, I get the point. The ego must be seen. Apply your mark to everything you own. Generation remix will never die. Alrighty. So I'm guessing if we use the blood crystal to unlock the fast travel, we get a few skins that we get to use in our game. Crimson Acid, ask their suspicion, So we got a lot of people we can just ask questions about and figure out what they know. Okay. Skins. Oh, okay, so it's just like a background thing. I'll keep this background. I don't like the generic one color one. I'm a little bothered by the one color generic thing. What does that sound? Oh, T. No? That was a flashlight. Is it because I'm standing nearby it that it's like... Yeah, because when I stand near it, it was probably making a lot of noise. Alright, so this thing will help us in figuring out who and where is everyone. And then figure out our tasks from there. And then there's a murder scene. Alright, let's follow through with the area. I guess there's a lot of places we can go to and a lot of people we can ask, but... Obviously, there's just so much happening. Oh, jeez. Oh, there's another save point there. What is that? Oh, there's a... Is that a blood crystal? Or a relic? I fear that if I jump down, I might hurt myself. But I don't know. Drinks cost blood crystals. Should I use this machine? I want to browse it. Wait, there's only one? Oh, I had to like literally...
Relic obtained.
Oh, this is an actual relic. Okay. Angel Ward obtained. A highball named after a district on one of the old islands. It was rife with unexplained crime before the Paradise Cycle unit determined the demonic cause. The flavor changes each island in line with the new whiskey blend. Okay.
Dead Nebula thanks you for your purchase.
Oh, Dead Nebula, what the heck?
Please enjoy your cold, refreshing beverage.
Dead Nebula monitors the drinking habits of all inhabitants of the Paradise Islands by the Syndicate of Citizen. Be they citizens or syndicate. For security reasons, we need to analyze your voice pattern. Please say the following phrase.
Dead Nebula, more refreshing than a cosmic apocalypse.
I'm hoping Lady Love Dies reads this line because I don't want to. Well, I guess some of them were refreshing. It's been a while, Lady Love Dies. That damned harmony thing was a mess. Oh. How about some free drinks? We're not authorized. You know how it is. What brings you back to the island? The council mass murder last night?
No way.
We thought something was wrong. We got down to the last of our stock, and no one's refilling us. The island can't end until I solve this case. How's it feel being back to the beat?
I was born to investigate.
The idle lands are no place for an investigator. We feel you. Nice to see you, the investigator freak again. You got the inside scoop from me? Any weird drinking habits? When that demonic possession happened a decade ago, we sold a lot of sanity. Sanity. I didn't realize that was actually sanity. Sanity. People like protection. Does it actually work? Does anything? Listen, you're one of the good guys. We want to help. You keep buying drinks and we'll see what we can do. There's a broken vending machine in the warehouses. Someone jammed something in it. We think it may be an upgrade for Starlight. Awesome. That means that we should grab that. It's going to take some time to get the machine rebooted.
Buy more drinks.
Which is code for buy more drinks. The island is hot. I'm sure I'll be thirsty. That's a spirit. We'll be in touch. That's really fascinating that was, that they... What's that sound? Whoa, what is this? Oh, is the electricity thing? That's really cool that the ambiance is tied to the object itself, but it's also jarring how much the audio keeps disrupting itself on me. Use elevator. Okay. Well, I'm not bothered with that. I'm wondering what the hell how to get up there. How do you... Is there gonna be like a game mechanic I'm gonna have to use to climb up to the top here, maybe? Or do I have to like... A tower that broadcasts music to the speakers on the island. There's a tape in here.
Music obtained.
Music obtained. Music obtained, yeah, there we go. Leaving, that's the song's name. You whispered goodbye to me as you left for the moon. You sent the music you wrote while staring at the earth. This is it. Produced by Dead Nebula Publishing. Oh, is Dead Nebula like a sort of like a consumer product company that just sells a bunch of random things that's like including music and drinks? It's like, that's a lot. I mean, they'd probably make a lot of money. Nostalgic sounds, memories of the carefree days now lost. Alright. So picking up those will give us more music stuff.
Those crystals obtained.
Alrighty. Bing! I just like how the ending is like bing! The goddess Blood Dancer, she gifted technology to many races and is an astral engineer without equal. She has no interest in ethics, and her experiments have caused genocides across entire planets. Wow, that is a truly powerful engineer. I must admit, she is very powerful. Alright, let's keep taking a look, I guess. Oh, another crystal.
Those crystals obtained.
Yeah, there's a lot of these blood crystals everywhere here. I mean, it feels like it's a mixture of a hide-and-seek game, like a collectible game, but also... Like, so far this game has shown to me that there's a lot of, like, visual novel-like things, but with a lot of, like, collectible, hidden, hide-and-seek kind of game, where I kind of like that a little bit, like the whole hide-and-seek. If you don't know me, I don't think anybody knows me that well, but anyway. I don't know why I say that. If anything, I don't say this often, but I am a fan of hidden object games in a weird way. 2D hidden object games. I purely don't know why. I guess it's kind of nostalgic in a way because it reminds me of like Carmen Sandiego kind of games back then when I was a kid. I really enjoyed playing those. And I never had an opportunity to sit down and actually play some hidden object games. I started picking up a few hidden object games and stuff like that, so it's usually interesting to me. It looks like I can insert something into the slot of this mural. I don't have the object then. Blood crystal? Key item obtained. Red crest obtained. Red crest found in the Syndicate HQ. Looks like it will fit into something. I'm guessing it fits into this thing? It looks like I need to collect more crests to complete this. How many crests do we have to collect? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we need 7 more crests to fit into the slots of the mural. My assumption is that those crests will probably unlock a passageway to something that's either a secret or a...
Key item obtained.
Okay, so we got another crest. It's either to unlock a pathway into the Syndicate itself, HQ-wise, or it's to something else like a secret or another side quest thing. Lost Pain, he escaped to the moon's dark side during the Great Betrayal. He is trying to drain the moon's power to complete his resurrection. We need to deal with him before that happens. We need to deal with it? I thought all these statues were a representation of something else entirely. The god formed an elite guard retinue with these creatures from Mars. They are fiercely loyal and revered just as much as the gods themselves. Okay, I guess. Okay, so we're investigating a scene, I guess.
Scene investigation.
Oh, so this is like a 2D room that we just investigate off of? That's pretty interesting. Investigating Dr. Doom Jazz Clinic. Vampiric Murder Report. A confidential report about the victims of vampiric attacks. Is that it? I guess. This is classified report about vampiric murders on the island.
Sure.
5 victims killed by what appears to be a vampire. The last victim was found on the beach and was the only one to have any trace of the perpetrator's saliva on them.
The truth is revealed.
The perp was ID'd and arrested by the marshals, a citizen.
The investigator is here.
The cause of vampirism was unknown. Vampire report obtained. A confidential report about victims of vampire attacks. The wishes of the lost. Things better forgotten. Impossible to tell until it is too late. Remnant obtained. Alright, so there's... I guess we found a side quest randomly. Interesting. There's a yacht down there. What is that? Looks like a ski boat. Or a ski jet. Jet ski. Ski boat. Ski boat. Jet ski boat. I don't know what I'm saying. Alright, let's place the... yeah, the crests. Alright, yeah. So we need to find all the crests. Not sure how impossible that is, but we'll see. The birthplace of the gods. A hellish maelstrom of frighteningly antique space. Is this a mystery? The mystery of the steam coming down from the sewers or something? Yeah, I can't get up to that spot. Yeah, that looks like a crest, actually. Alright, I'll save for now. Yes. I don't know if I should even unlock the fast travel, because there's not... It's weird to me because there's no fast travel... This fast travel isn't too far from that fast travel up there. It's like... It's not that hard of a distance to kind of travel, I guess, I'd say. But... whatever it is. I've already bought everything from this machine. Okay. I just want to make sure. That's all I wanted to do. I'm wondering if I can even jump off these things, and then how I would come back. Okay, I'm gonna risk it. Ow. Thankfully, we don't have any health to worry about, but... excuse me. Thankfully, no health to worry about, but still, a little bit of a difficulty to try and, like, make sure that we get every, like, thing we can here. Oh, this is another blood crystal.
Blood crystal obtained.
Blood crystal indeed obtained. Oh wow, they actually broke the thing. Is that an eyeball? Yeah, it looks like the doorbell's broken. The back door to Doom Jazz's clinic.
Is this a fact or a truth?
This should be covered by the Syndicate HQ logs, but the door log looks broken. That means it won't log whoever enters and exits. I wonder if Doom Jazz uses this. Alright. Oh, jeez. Case files welcome. Case file works has not been carried out for 3,004,769 days. 69. Please review the following information. All obtained evidence is stored in Starlight. Case files are opened automatically as you find evidence. Starlight will link each piece of evidence to the relevant suspects in each case file. Starlight will also update evidence as new facts are discovered. Starlight is limited to tracking and categorization, which kind of sucks. The investigator must use their intuition and reasoning to define the truth. Since this is the first piece of evidence you have acquired, Starlight will now display how the evidence is categorized. This is the only time the flow will be displayed. If you wish to see this flow every time you acquire evidence, please enable the evidence flow in the options menu. Okay. Interesting. They call it an alibi breaker. Alright. How does that even look? Oh, it's just a piece of information there. Why is the backdoor clinic... Why is it broken? Why is there a back door? I mean, there's always going to be a back door to a lot of places, though, because people use that as like a secret entrance and exit for employees because they don't want to be bombarded by other people if there is any. Doom Jazz's yacht. Huh. I want to see what's over here, though. Oh, it's just a phone. What is this? Oh, I can use it, but where does it go? Does it just go to that one place, I'm guessing? I don't feel like I'm interested in going there yet. It seems like the pyramid area is way too far off. I'll use it now.
Travel unlocked.
Quickly travels one. Travel from this location will cost 1 blood. What? Really? So if I'm trying to fast travel around, I have to use a single blood crystal to just get around in general.
Getting saved.
That kind of sucks, though. So it's like, oh,
Skins obtained.
Bear the Shiba Starlight skin. Aww, it's a Shiba Inu. The most wonderful dog. Why wouldn't you use the skin? Do you hate my dog? I'll kill you. No joke. Okay. You know what? I will use it. I need it. I need it in my life. The dog. The doggo. Alright. What's over here in the back? Syndicate HQ again. What is in here? Oh, just more blood crystal. Just more blood crystal stuff. It's a lot of, like, hidden stuff, really. Oh, I see. So we use our blood samples to kind of use the elevator. That's really cool transitioning, though. It's funny because it's probably just like 2 black like screens just doing this, and then you're just like revealed to see. They just teleport you up, and then they just unreveal you being up there. I mean, honestly, it's kind of like a form of a loading screen a little bit. But... Enchanted Blue, a scholar of different galactic races and connoisseur of fine food and wine. She remains imprisoned in the real world in the hidden pyramids deep within the caverns of the Sahara. Ooh. That creature is very interesting, then. Oh, there's another red quest. Got it. What is that? Oh, there's another music thing, I'm guessing, over here. A tower that broadcasts music to the speakers of the island. There's a tape in here.
Music obtained.
Music obtained. End of the world. Want to know the secret to power? Drink a beer on a hot afternoon. You become invincible. The feeling is like no other. Alright. That's a pretty interesting way of describing some stuff. What's the point of the water, though? Of that water scenery? Foot bath. An oasis in the tropical heat? Spend 5 blood crystals for a foot bath? Why? What is the point?
The investigator is here.
Another time. What is even the point of the foot bath? I'm just curious about that. Why? Honestly, this HQ seems more like a spa and less of a headquarters, honestly. I don't see how this is at all. What is this? Oh, I'm missing pyramids and worship. Okay. Not sure how we're gonna obtain those, but we'll probably eventually obtain them, I guess. Oh, I see. This is how you move, I guess. And a crest.
Key item obtained.
Alright. And that is a loud, loud machine. Can I not? Oh, okay. I was like, can I not jump on this? Honestly, I think they've also turned off, Oh, there's another red crest over here. I think that the game turned off, like, the jump distance when, like, I forgot what it's called. The option to let the player controller, this particular controller, to allow for, like, movement mid-air, I think. So I think they just, like, either lowered it by a lot or just don't have it at all on. Which you get to control yourself in the air, which I often do when we're doing like freeform games that I'm making on for Unreal. Yeah, because Unreal has that option where you can be either moving a lot in the air, or you're just moving slightly, or just not at all. Alright, so we got 2, so we got 4 more to go, I think. Yeah, no, actually we don't, no, there's more than 4, jeez. 1, I just didn't see this one. This one on top just freaking camouflages so well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we do have 5 more, it seems. No, wait. 6. There's a 6. Why? Why are they so freaking well hidden? Jeez. Alright, so we got 6 more crests to go and find out there. I did see a door somewhere. I want to see what the heck that door had to offer. Wait, is that a blood crystal? Indeed it is.
Blood crystal obtained.
Blood crystal indeed obtained. And there's a crow. I guess. Actually, I should probably get some... I'm wondering if there's an option for... Yeah, because I might want to disable the HUD for the time being, because I don't really need the HUD in my face for now, I guess. Let's see what happens, though. Oh, sweet. Yeah, we don't need the HUD here for now. Yeah, I don't know. I just want to take pictures so I can get it for the thumbnail. I actually don't have a lot of thumbnails. Even the previous episode, I didn't get any pictures at all. So apologies that I'm doing some picture hunting now at this point. Shame that you can't hide these things, though. You can't hide the HUDs in the map. Yeah, let me go back up here just to take a picture of this stuff so I can, like, literally utilize the stuff that needs to happen for the previous episode. I totally did not know we had, like... Maybe, I guess? There we go. Yeah, I want to get that for the episode, for the first episode, because I didn't actually have a thumbnail at all whatsoever. Though I don't think I need the HUD for now, because I don't think there's a lot of mysteries going on where it's like... Or the... It's not too complicated for me not to understand. Like, if there was a mini-map I would understand, I would probably have it out, but I wouldn't see otherwise. I think games need to utilize less HUD, or should give an option to turn off HUD every now and then, so people can just immerse themselves, maybe. I'm pretty sure some people want that. Some people might not want it, and they want some guidance, some true guidance.
Blood crystal obtained.
But obviously I don't really mind whichever ways, as long as it still does its, or if it still retains some of the stuff that I need to know about. Judge. Who's that? Some skulls. Okay, there's that guy, there's that guy. Yeah, Doom is over down there. I'm so curious about the lady right there, but I'm not sure if I want to approach that right now. Alright, well, let's head off this way then, shall we? Yeah, I want to explore the world a bit more, because I feel like there's a lot to look at, and it's just so much to do. The god crying grudge, the only god that we managed to rescue after the great betrayal. He's on the island somewhere. Really? That's nice to hear that not all of them are screwed because of some weird thing. The silent goat, the first god that humanity had contact with. He gifted his power to the Syndicate while he was being tortured during the great betrayal. His gift allowed us to create the island sequences. Okay. Oh.
Blood crystal obtained.
I wonder what this is, though. Oh, it's a relic, okay.
Obtained.
Island sequence number 2, Memento. Second island sequence, A Dreadful Time. We learned of the demons of the stars, and they came for us. Or they come for us. Oh, there was an actual thing that's sitting there. Is that another memento up here, I guess? What is this? It's a traditional to donate and let blood in prayer at a temple. I'll come back another time. I will donate, maybe, but I feel like that's gonna open up a quest or something like that.
Relic obtained.
Island sequence number 1, Memento. First island sequence, our blessed island plan was formed. Ezequiel forms the council to lead us into new island sequences. So the first island was very, like, bare bones, wasn't it? it looked like there was just only a few palm trees, and then the second sequence, it was like very filled with trees. That's really interesting. Oh, we can use it. Cool.
Nightmare computer.
These nightmare computers can log activity in an area. They're normally set up to see who has passed through the door or accessed the system.
Got it.
If I can use Starlight to help me gain access, then I might be able to get some evidence. Alright, Starlight, let's get to work. Alright, so the first one is the goat. I don't know... No, I don't think this is it. Oh, I see. So, the reason why... So the components here are missing for like, stuff that are, like, for the puzzle stuff. So, usually I would have to pick up some more components to make sure that I can figure out the puzzle a bit better. I'm guessing is what's happening here. The horn is not that big, so I don't think it's this one. I think it might be... Yeah, it might be this one. There we go. So that's one decoded. A human skull. And then it has, like, the weird horns. I like this kind of puzzle. It's really unique, I'd say. Alright. Is it not it? No, yeah, because it's the first puzzle. I forgot. It's like similar to the first puzzle. And then I need the bottom parts. And then this one is the one that needs this. Right? It's not coming into picture, so I'm thinking maybe I'm wrong? That's really interesting that they have a unique sense of, like, how you would play out your puzzles here.
Nightmare computer unlocked.
Alright, cool.
Sure.
These are the logs of who entered and exited the Syndicate HQ last night. There's only one route to the Council building, and it involves going through the Syndicate HQ. If Henry did escape and kill the Council, he'd have to come through here. Let's see.
Connecting.
Oh.
Architect Kamalina left the HQ early through this gate. So did Yuri. Doomjazz didn't leave his clinic. Interesting.
Analyzing.
That's weird.
Henry hasn't been logged coming through this gate. This is the only way he'd get to the Council building by himself. Is there another route he could have taken from the cell? Interesting. So that means that this is the only way into the Council HQ, I guess? So then when we found Doomjazz's, like, back door, that means that that could be another entryway in, right? And since that thing got destroyed, that means that that might have been the real entryway that Henry got through to get to the HQ, maybe? Yeah, that's a very interesting thing that they try to put together with that part. What is that red image? What is this? This is like an abuse to my eyes. A fissure in an obscure galaxy inhabited by a race of psychic lizard people. Alright. Quite the description. It's abusing my eye. It's all red. My favorite color is red, but jeez, that's abusive. Let's see, where we want to go next. Actually, what time do we have left? Okay, so we're out of time here. Now let's go down here, and then I'll see if there's a save station here, or save spot here. I hear a phone, so we'll probably do it. Fantastic crystallized tear necklace obtained. Rare and highly prized, sometimes people inflict misery on others in an attempt to pan for them. Okay. Don't know what pan for them is, but sure. Alrighty. I will unlock the stuff.
Fast travel unlocked.
Because I want to see if I can unlock some other stuff like skins and stuff. Yeah, we got the skin.
Starlight skins obtained.
Symbols of a warrior Starlight skin. Blades that glimmer in the moonlight when held aloft on the top of a conquered pyramid of sin are highly valued. Nice description. Alright, thank you guys for watching. Hope to see you guys in the next episode of V-Minds. Hope you guys have a great, amazing day, week, night, or whatever you're watching this. Next episode, we'll continue exploring this island. I am very fascinated with the whole island so far. I have a lot to look through, and I definitely look forward to more and more stuff to investigate and figure out. I might follow on the vampire stuff first, maybe. Who knows? I might try to collect as much side stuff first, and then probably work my way through the side stuff mostly, and then work through my main stuff. But I might flip around and just go back and forth here and there, because I get distracted pretty easily sometimes, so I apologize if I get into this. I'm distracted and following a bunch of things and leading to somewhere else that's not the main stuff, but I do want to try to do all the side stuff that I can from this kind of games. So, I mean, they interest me. Why not? I'm curious about why there's vampire records that Doom Jazz did not talk about much, or that I haven't talked to him about yet. I'm kind of curious about it, but otherwise, that's it for this episode. I'll see you guys in the next episode, and that'll be it for today. Roz, out.